Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host Jalindo, and today we're playing more The Spatials, and we are doing Operation Make Smart Better Base. That's right. So I'm going to be rebuilding a lot, and I tinkered with some ideas off camera just so I could, have an idea of what I was doing. Actually, if you watch my channel, you know I have no idea what I'm doing, but I think this might possibly kind of work. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna blow up this thing right here because we're gonna want a space around. We're basically gonna make the spaceport over here on this side, right next to the teleporter, and we're gonna have the only way to get between be this corridor here, so that we can segregate out the visitor area from the officer area, so we don't have any officers wandering into the tourist area and eating food or anything weird like that. Although I guess that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, they can use the same facilities. I just figured it would be inefficient. Actually, come to think of it, why would that be inefficient? Maybe that's not that big a deal. Anyway, we're going to be a lot more space efficient with this, and we're still going to be able to use. I'm talking a lot, but there's a lot of work to do. We're still going to be doing decorations, but we're going to be doing them in a way that doesn't inhibit flow of traffic of people walking places and whatnot. If you are a fan of away missions in this game, this may not be the episode for you because I have a lot of work to do on the map, and so we might not even get to an away mission in this episode. So if that's your kind of thing, skip to the next episode and you'll be okay. So here's the plan: spaceport in the center, walkway around around the outsides of the spaceport so that people can get between areas. We're gonna make corridors between areas. We're gonna make each area a strip. So you'll see what I'm talking about, but it's gonna be a strip of a walking area in one lane. The next lane's gonna be service. Like one of these. Can't even click on it because it got the wrong thing selected. One of these would be a service area, and behind that we'll put the decorations as necessary. And that should be extremely space efficient, although I haven't actually tried it, so I could just be completely incorrect. But we'll see if I'm right on my hypothesis here. We definitely have enough people, enough officers. We just don't have, you'll see that we don't have enough resources. And I'm hoping that my changes here will also make it easier for us to keep everything in stock. Anyway, hope you guys actually end up liking what we redesigned this as. And I didn't actually do all of it off camera or anything like that. I just kind of, tinkered with this area, this spaceport. I didn't actually try the whole strips thing. So we're going to actually see right off the bat if my idea works or not. So I'm going to put one corridor there. One corridor is going here. Guess it should have been one further down. Yeah, they're not gonna like me when I do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and reposition these to make these more, I don't know, smarter. Make these more smarter. There we go. I've just completely given up using proper English at this point. We also want to get rid of these. Can't get rid of that one because there's a spaceship on top of it. It'll leave, don't worry. I'm going to put one here, one here, one here. More floor. We need to put more floor down right there. And we're going to get rid of this floor here. Like so. Can't get rid of that floor, can I? Oh, that's objects. Get rid of that floor. Get rid of that corridor. And yep, that connects there. We're gonna have it connect somewhere over here and over here. So you're gonna hopefully start to see what my plan is. Hopefully this will make sense. I'm not sure if it will or not. There we go. Let's see how this works. So the first thing we probably want to do is go ahead and reposition the dining area. So we'll build it over here. Dining area, cheap diner. We also have a bar, so we'll build the cheap diner here. we'll have a strip. We should have a strip of strip like that. Trying to plan out where I want the entrances and exits to be. Thinking. Can we do this? That's not a bad design, I guess. Says the guy who has no idea what he's doing right now. Alright, cheap floor here. We're gonna have a floor here-ish. Oh, that's where my problem is. I can't actually do that. Because it replaces the corridors. Okay, it replaces the corridors with floor. So, yeah, let's rethink this for just a second. How about we make it... all of my most of my base so far has been, you know, these little connector corridors. And you wouldn't have that in a real, I don't know, in a real star base. I feel like you'd have a kind of like a walking corridor that takes you around all the rooms. That's kind of what you see on, like, you know, all the Star Treks and all the Babylon 5s and all those other things that have space stations. And so I figure something more like this would probably be more better. Yeah, I said it. More better. In your face, English teachers. I'm a rebel. I don't even know what I'm doing. So this is looking better. We're gonna have an out go there, and it's gonna go to the diner. Maybe this will make more sense. And then that'll be the first one there. Something like that. Get rid of that extra floor. And then we'll have... This is gonna look weird. We'll have to see if this is actually even effective. I'm starting to go a little bit of min-max mode, I think. Having, we're gonna have the tables behind the eating area. But that's okay, because nobody uses these tables anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We'll put an eating area in front here. And then we'll put a refreshment counter in front of that as soon as this table gets built. And the idea is that as we need more eating and drinking areas, we expand them out this way. Okay. I feel like I built this one on the wrong place. Yes, I did. Did I? No, I didn't. It looks so weird. Look, it looks like it's connected to the doorway. Looks like that's the little spaceport area is hanging above that doorway. It's so weird. Okay, now we can build our refreshments area. So this is the basic design for our future stuff. So if I click on this one, it has two decors because it has two decors right behind it. We can always expand more decors right behind it if that would be effective, which it probably would be. I still haven't tested out what the distance, how far in each direction it will go before, and have it still count as a decor. So I'll probably find that out when I do this all over the place. So yeah, so that'll be our diner. And we have 4 spaceports here, so I'm going to go ahead and eliminate some of these spaceports up here on the top right as being, you know, less convenient. Get rid of 4 of them. So, yeah. Next, I'm going to go ahead and eliminate this eating area up here. And don't worry, I know I'm eliminating a lot of eating areas, but by doing so, I'm hoping I'm going to find out just how many eating areas and drinking areas I actually need instead of just, you know, randomly building them wherever. Okay. They're getting rid of them. They're getting rid of them. Good, good. The next thing I want to build is... Well, first I want to get rid of this floor. I've stranded some people, haven't I? Yes, I have. Let's go ahead and build the corridor around this way. Can't really build it like that because there's a room in the way, but that's okay. We'll work this around slowly. I can't really move the teleporter pad, so this is going to look funny now. Grr. Okay. That was as angry as I ever get, just so you know. It'll look a little weird, but it'll still work. Actually, you know what? We talked about this. We talked about this. We're not going to have another connector here, so we don't need these corridors. We do need a corridor to get, you know... Oh, they can go around this way. Okay, so I don't need this area. I'll add these later. I do want to... It's kind of hard to see behind there because there's ships in the way. I can't see over the ships. I wonder if there's a way to disable, to temporarily hide ships. Toggle, eraser, stations, scroll up, scroll down. No, zoom in, zoom out, no. Oh well, we're just going to have to deal with not being able to see behind those ships for right now. Next, we want to probably reposition the furthest area away from the tourists, which right now is this bar. So let's go ahead and make a bar area. And we know it needs to be 3 wide, because we're going to use at least 3 wides, because we're going to use our little efficient thing. And I'm going to flip it around in the opposite direction so it can flow away from the dining area, and see if that gives us a little more room to do stuff. So here's the floor. Floor will come in here like that, and we'll go in this direction. I'm going to have another one going like there, but it's not going to be a bar. It's going to be something else. So like that. And then we're going to have a corridor that attaches just like that right next door. This is going to keep our bar rather small. But let's see how it looks at least. So a bar needs these little bar areas and also needs a dancing floor. So let's set up a dancing floor. Come on, somebody build the floor here. Seriously. Now, as we're doing this, we need to monitor and see if these are in constant use. If these are in constant use, see no current task, I think, consuming. So someone's coming to consume here. So if these are in constant use, if they're always being queued up by someone, then we'll need to build more, which I already feel like we're going to have to build some more. But they're running out of resources anyway, so hey, you know, maybe I don't need to build more. Maybe I need more resources first. Next thing is going to be drink counter. It's going to be there, I think. And then we need the table and light behind each. Somebody go ahead and build this floor already. Someone, anyone build the floor. Anyone at all. Don't be shy. Come on over. You know you want to. Look at all these officers I have just kind of wandering around not doing anything. We definitely need more resources. We need somebody to come build this floor, though. That's probably more important than anything else right now. Oh, finally you're here. Were you taking a nap? What were you doing? What's your name? You are so fired, Kanya. You are so fired. I don't know how you afforded that cyborg guy, but you're not going to be able to afford another one after I lay you off. Awful. Now you're just going to stand there while the other floor needs to be built, aren't you? Yes, you are. Can I just fire you? Where's the button to fire? Never mind. Too much work. Alright. Lazy officers. Uh-oh, can't build that one yet. Get rid of that. Make them build that first. Hopefully once this is all done, there will be a fast way to get officers to, you know, to these areas if I need to. Once some of these corridors? Yeah, corridors. There we go. Couldn't even think of the word. That was weird. Once these corridors are linked together a little better. Why don't we put one here? Actually, no. We talked about this multiple times. There's only going to be one connection. Cannot seem to keep that in mind. Next here we have a light. No. Light column right here. Someone build that, please. Let's go ahead and get started on the next area because these guys are taking forever to get here. We're going to take down the drinking area up here. Go ahead and get somebody to remove those objects since no one else has anything to do. And dance floor right in front. And we'll see how actively those get used. So you see our happiness is going down, which means that we probably need more of the drinking area and food area, more of these as well. We'll see if I can actually fit any more in here, or I have to do something like, you know, build down in here or something, or build a separate bar. I mean, this you don't have to have, you know, everything in one room. So this setup is modular enough to where I can build multiple rooms if I don't have space to make it all happen in one room. So corridor next to here. Yeah, we definitely want more diner area. So we're going to do 2 more of those. And the dance floor is built, so we can go ahead and get rid of the dance floor up here. And once all those are done, we're going to remove the floor. And then we're going to get rid of this whole bar area. Next is going to be the, is that the supermarket? Or the Cheapo Mart, or whatever they call it? Yep, Cheapo Mart. So our next place is Cheapo Mart. We're going to go 3 out just like that. Same deal. Sorry, like that. Got to destroy those other 2. Doing the wrong one again, aren't I? Yes, I am. Yes, I am, as always. Cheapo Mart needs to go... No. Which way am I going? I don't even remember anymore. This way. Yes, that's the way. Man. I'm going to blame that on a long day at work. Looks like we need balloons. Lots and lots of balloons. So we'll put the balloons in the back. And we're going to do this logically this time so they don't take forever. Lazy officers. I'm gonna take space bucks away from you. You're not gonna have any space bucks. There we go. Build it. Build it. Build it. Balloons. Next. Go. Personal robots. Going here. Souvenirs. Going here. Cool. You can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to be able to really see how often each of these things are being used and how queued up they are. Hopefully. Double air quotes. Hopefully. And that will be very helpful to me in planning what I need to build and how many I need to build and all that. Let's remove the old bar area. Look at all this extra space we're going to be getting. This is awesome. Hope our diner's expanded, but nobody's using these areas yet. Is it because they're wandering from way far away? Probably. So I actually don't want to expand until I know exactly how many I need. Got to be careful about this. Get rid of the balloons. Come on, somebody. Get rid of the balloons. Not those balloons. These balloons. The ones over here, so I can get rid of this floor. I'll just start getting rid of this floor. Start getting rid of this one, this one, this one, this one. Nope, 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 nope. Too many floors. Get rid of less floors. Now someone's got to build a floor just so I can get over there and get rid of the balloons. Great. That's awesome. Someone build the floor. Okay, what's next? The service station is next. I'm going to be going slightly over on this episode, it looks like. I'll try not to go too far over. Maybe we'll expand this into the next episode. This feels a little unbalanced, but it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's got to fit like that. So that'll go that way. This will expand this way. This expands this way. This expands this way. This will expand that way. Okay. It's still, the design still kind of works in my head, sort of. We'll put rockets in the back of this and TV displays in the back, and we'll put these spare part shelves, map shelves, and fuel shelves in the front, which means we're going to have an extra layer for this one. Make it one extra layer out to start out. That's right. Build. Build! Give me more tourists. I'm going to get rid of these up here as soon as I can as well. I wonder if where they land is based on what they need. I wonder if the simulation is that complicated, or if it's just randomly picking or queuing up, you know, in sequence or something like that. I don't know why I worry about stuff like this. Can't help myself. How about a rocket and then a display and then a rocket on the other side? That'll look cool. Okay, display here. Boop. And then rocket on the other side. Rocket! I feel like I'm building this the wrong way. I am building this the wrong way. This is so complicated. And yet so easy all at the same time. It's amazing. This rocket's supposed to go this way. So that's the way we can expand it down to the left. Although this leaves that area open. Huh. Oh well. We'll make it work. And display over here. And then we'll have the spare part shelves in front and all these other kind of things. Okay. So that'll work. Oh, we got rid of the balloons. Thank you. Thank you, whoever did that. Random officer hero. You're getting a promotion once I figure out who you are. Lots and lots of space bucks. Actually, not that many more space bucks, but lots more work for you. Random dude. Or dudette. Or genderless alien. I don't know. Oh, these are facing the right way. I don't know if these have these top two have a facing requirement or anything like that. I don't know if any of these have any kind of facing requirement, actually, come to think of it. So if we need to expand, we go down this way, which means the next one goes here. And it will be hospital. Hospital on this side. So this is so much more compact. I like it. All right, you guys see where I'm going. So I'm going to go ahead and let this flow over into the next episode. Those people who went to the next episode to see away missions are going to be very unhappy with me. But that's okay. We don't care about them. We care about building, you and I, on this episode right now. Forget those away mission guys. Who cares about them? I'll apologize to them in the next episode. Don't worry. Hospital is going to be here. And I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. You guys really make it worth making these videos. And I can't say thank you enough. It is a joy to be doing this for those of you who are watching. So thank you so much. And remember, oh yeah, feel free to click the subscribe button. I almost forgot about the subscribe button. We can't forget about the subscribe button. That's really important. Come on. And remember, keep it clean.